Hello guys, if my voice is weird in this video, just know that I've been sick, so yeah, just keep that in mind. We are going to be reading some of these weird ass Reddit confessions, and also just know, well, they usually I make more censored videos, this one won't, so if you're like insanely sensitive or like your Facebook mom that's watching this with their kid, click off of it. So let's just get into the video now. When I was very young, like 12, and I had no access to or internet, I used my crappy Nokia and take a photo of my own butt from an angle where it seemed like a girl's butt. It stopped to it, bro. I kind of missed the time when my ass wasn't covered in hair. What is this? Honestly, guys, that's more funny than it was, like, bad. So let's just go into the next post. I don't want to waste any time here. My perfect confession. When I was at a house for a get-together with friends and we were all drunk, I asked to go to the bathroom, and when I came out, they were right there, unattended. One of my friends has a very hot wife, and I don't know what came over me, but I just grabbed one of her shoes and gave her 4 or 5 whips inside of them, and oh my god, and I was so turned on, but I couldn't believe. I'm not reading the rest of that. What the Sorry if I was quiet reading that. I'm not reading that shit out loud in my house. Let's just go to the next post here. Alright, I'm just going to list off all the horrible things I've done. Stole panties from friends, cousins, and aunts and that. What? Had 2 female roommates while they were on vacation. I used my hands. Okay, I'm gonna censor this for you and censor most of what I just said there. Routinely had phone sex with an older woman. She said, Google underage girls and fantasize about them. What? I'm not reading the rest of that or like any of that. Guys, I think this dude needs to be arrested, like right now. We're gonna go to the next one. I'm a pervert and I don't care. Yes, what a great starter to this. I'm currently going to high school, and whenever I get the opportunity, I go into the toilets either at break times or during a boring class. Also, I'm a guy, and there's one stall that I have an almost perfect view of someone using the urinal. So if someone is trying the urinal, I try to watch them piss. I've never been called out for it, but I'm pretty sure that this one kid knew that I was doing it, and he moved away from that part of the urinal. Oh, and then he says, anyone do the same. Dog, you're alone on this one, like entirely. And you can stop this at like any point, by the way. No, I'm not gonna let anyone defend it. This is weird as hell. Like, police arrest this person, because isn't that illegal? This dude can be arrested for that, like, right now. I think he should get, like, 1 year. That's... Next post. An attractive goth girl wore black, chunky heel platform boots, working in the bakery at a local grocery store. She left them there at night as they needed separate footwear dedicated to the bakery. I was a stock boy and cleaned the factory after the girls had gone home for the day. Many a time I had the opportunity to smell her boots. What? They were still warm as she just left, still moist and musty, bro. Why is this written like a poem, too? One time I was midwife when the evening shift supervisor came into the bakery. I quickly threw the boot back down and pretending to be looking for bags. I was so embarrassed, but didn't stop me from continuing to sell her boots when I got the chance. I even got the chance to smell every boots she took. What the is this? Those ones off to wear her dedicated bakery books. and boots stuck into the bakery. When the girls were on coffee break, they wore her black Aldo calf high, a pointy toe stiletto boots. Wow, what a treat. He wasn't even talking about how like he thought he was disgusting here. Now I'm just realizing that that's why the post was just called I Got Caught. What is this? Let's go to the next confession. I'm an Airbnb host who enjoys sniffing the inside of shoes of attractive women who stay at my place. Yeah, I hope you get shot by firing squad. Let's go to the next post here. Alright, I watched my roommate shower. Throwaway here, but I live with my girlfriend and 3 roommates. One of them is female. The shower we share is next to the laundry room and has a gap between the wall and ceiling that if you take a camera and pop it over, you can see what's going on with the viewer. I've never recorded anything, but I watch whenever I'm home alone with her. I don't want to ruin things with whatever CEO is, or have my roommate think I'm a perv, even if I am. And I don't want to do anything with the roommate. I just get turned on by the thrill. Yeah, that's like saying, yeah, I didn't shoot him, but I did unload a bullet into him. Dude, he says that he has a girlfriend and he's doing this shit. I'm at a loss for words. Let's go to the next post. I like underage girls. And no, I didn't take away the username. Please go send hate to this person. There's no context. He doesn't say if he's feeling bad for this. So yeah, and then there's this battle in the comments here. Freak. What? Okay, let's go to the next post here. When I was a horny teenager around the ages of 14 to 16, I would sniff my cousin's bra and Jesus Christ. My cousin stays 2 floors below my house, and I have a maid at home who washes our clothes. I would realize that my cousin's bra would be left on top of the washing machine. It was bright pink in color with blue. Light blue straps, really hot every time. When nobody is at home, I would first of all try to memorize the position of how the bra is on top of the washing machine. Then I would take it and also rubbing. Yeah, I'm not playing the rest of the recording of me reading that. And it totally isn't because I read it horribly after that. But bro, why are you doing this shit? Like, okay, I know this stuff can get addicting. If I was addicted to this, I could still never do whatever that dude was doing. Let's just go to the next post. Alright, can I just confess all my kinks? All of them. Okay, for starters, I'm a sadomachist. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I'm not spending the time doing that. I'm into dads, Catholic priests, teachers, doctors, older men with power. I think vomit, spit, and blood are so cute. Okay, this person's a cornball. Jesus Christ. I'd give anything to have enough of a gag reflex to make myself puke. I puke all the time if I could. Violence is great in general. Yeah, this is a corn-year-old. How the hell did I just mispronounce cornball that way? Jesus. Violence is great in general, but I specifically love kidnapping, forcefully taking care of someone, forcing people to do things in general. Bondage is great for that. My friend's great at bondage, and I want them to try it on me. I like the idea of lobotomies and brain damage so much. Goals. I think what's most taboo, but so most expected is my interest is hypothetical. It says, like, I'm not into my family, but I super love reading. This person's disgusting. Illness is cute. Yeah, silly cars person and their cornball, or pornball, actually. I had some experiences in hospitals, and I think that warped my brain to be into it. I want to be cut deep and beaten. I don't want autonomy while also not having my boundaries crossed. LOL. This is how I felt reading this, bro. We're only 1 paragraph in. Ideal life would be getting brutally beaten up. Ew. kidnapped and slowly healed and taken care of in captivity. I get lobotomized by my kidnapper doctor boyfriend, and we have a cycle of torture and recovery while I'm completely out of it and stupid, and he starves me and makes me puke. Ew! And he ties me up and can't look after me. Ew, what the Maybe he also kidnaps my friends so I'm not alone because I miss them. They'd probably be sad I'm lobotomized, though. There's definitely smaller stuff I'm forgetting. Yeah, if the smaller stuff is compared to this, that's weird. Okay. But this is the weird of it. My biggest problem is being a masochist with an unleashed... I don't know what that is. I've been safe for a few months now, but But if I was ever to have a boyfriend who cut me like I wanted, people would get concerned and mad. It super breaks my heart. If y'all are wondering why I didn't, edit where I, will sometimes do this and like that, it's because there was way too much there. This is going to be a big one here, so listen up, guys. So they then tried to top it up with I had some bad experiences in hospitals, and I think that's what warped my brain to be into it. There's never an excuse to be thinking and being into this at all. Honestly, I do hope this happens to them. I hope... But let's go to the next post here. Okay, this dude. Okay, I'm gonna read him because that's what I think and that's how he's describing this. This woman that I work with has some of the most beautiful feet that I've ever seen. Very slender feet with medium arch and always painted toenails. The majority of time, she doesn't wear shoes in her office, and I can't help but stare at her toes. On occasion, she brings extra shoes to work. One day, she left her office, and I sniffed her shoes. I didn't get much satisfaction out of this because they just smelled like shoes. However, another day, she changed shoes and left her socks behind that she was wearing. Naturally, I couldn't help but to put the socks to my face and take the biggest breath ever through my nose to get the maximum scent. The smell was intoxicating, and after a few seconds of breathing it in, I had a noticeable bulge in my pants and had to leave her office. Okay, I'm not even genuinely kidding. These people piss me off. I hope he gets caught, because I have friends that are girls, and that would be so weird if I saw this happening to them. I saw someone doing this to their stuff that they left. Dude, that's just freaking disgusting. Stop. Yeah, I hope all these people on these confessions genuinely need to be arrested. I'm not kidding. Someone please find this dude's address and, get him a restraining order. Because that is not acceptable. That's disgusting. Let's go to the next post here. I smelled the socks of girls secretly when I was at house parties for years. Jesus, these people disgust me. You know what? Bro, we gotta start moving like Dexter, bro. Get the firing squad ready, bro. Bro, we gotta do this. But, dude, I'm not finished with this post. We gotta go to the comments because there's some weird stuff in there. One girl sucks or another man's treasure. People are too quick to judge. Everybody has their own kinks. What the hell do you mean too quick to judge? No, you should be getting judged for this, bro. And that is 5 upvotes. Why is there no dislikes? These people live among us, by the way. They may not go outside much, because I know for a fact they don't, but they live among us. So just know that. And also, what is he on about with some? Everybody has their own kinks. Yeah, but people don't fucking be creeps about it. That's just disgusting. Socks should have sniffed her panties. And that has 2 upvotes. Oh my god. And there's more here.
How did they smell? Very sweetie. I loved it.
Socks? You should try smell panties. But hold up. How the hell are people into this? Like, why would you want to smell someone's ass? It's weird. Disgusting. And I hope these people get orbital striked. I love sniffing my sister's dirty socks. You know what? I might just end it here. That's enough Reddit for today. If this video gets 10 likes, I'll make a second one of these. Please like the video, bro. I'm trying to get to 500 subs. Let's do this. Just know if comments are off too. YouTube auto does that and then won't let me turn them back on for a while. So yeah. I'll see you next week. So have a good day, y'all. Don't be like these people. These people live among us.
And destroy them.
If you see one of them.